Recording. Okay, so we are now recording. So please try not to try not to say anything your mother would not be proud of. Okay, good. Right. Let me just get the presentation up. So yeah, if you click the big screen in the middle, and then you should see the presentation. And I'm going to chatter away. Hopefully, please put questions in the chat, in the text box, and try not to do it all at once. So do hand up first, and then I'll say yes. Let's hear from whoever it is. And Illusions, if you could find a seat, dear, that would be lovely, because it is now time to start our meeting. Okay, so hang on. It does help if I leave speech turned on when I'm trying to use speech, doesn't it? So technical. Yeah, we're going to do hug fines. There you go. I do apologise. I just realised I clicked on the speech box. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so here we are. It's our May, beautiful May meeting. And here we are. Click the screen in the middle. You should see where it says community meeting. And now if I click this, you should see, are you ready? There we go. So it should say, are you ready? I hope it does. But it is in local chat as well, if you want it. Okay. Can everyone see? Can everyone hear me as I'm talking? Yep. Yes, good. Taste, got no. If you've got no voice, you probably need to relog. But it will be in the local chat in text form. Good. Okay, Savannah's definitely hearing me. I can see all the ones. Okay, so I'm going to press on so we're not here all day. It will be recorded with my voice. So, yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, I am doing my best, love. I am talking, Governor. Are you close enough? You might want to set... If you're sitting quite near the back, you might not be able to hear. I don't know. I'm not sure what the limitations are on text-to-speech, but let me just pull this up. Yeah, if you set your... Okay, so the way to get round it... Oh, okay. Well, if you can hear way back... Okay. Luna can hear us. Okay, so we're all good. Right. First slide. Boring technical stuff. Okay, which is one of my favourite slides for every presentation. I'm just going to swing around so I can see what it says. Right, okay, so our hyperconverged infrastructure is fully running. If you want to impress your family and friends, please feel free to look up on Wikipedia. And we can go from there. So, yeah, the databases have been tuned. I did spot a bit of a weirdness today. So we now have speech recognition to chat. As you can see, if you look in the local chat, you can see something that says Wolfgrid speech to text. That's actually me talking. Okay, if you can't see the stream, please click the screen, or if you move your mouse above the screen, a bar should appear, and just hit refresh and it will come up. Good. Right, so we've got a speech recognition. Wolf TV is what we're using now. That allows you to stream video and things from your computer in World. And yesterday, Illusions was using it at an event with some really amazing video stuff. If my voice does crack up a little bit, I don't know why. If it does, I think it might be because we're on... Okay, if you see no stream available, just move your mouse above the screen, and you'll see that there's like a refresh, and just hit refresh on it, and it should come up and appear. Don't worry too much because it's only me talking very beautifully. I am getting a brand new laptop this week because this one I've got is a bit old, and I do love it, but it's very old. So technical. The website's been updated with some new things. We've redesigned some of the menus. So there's loads and loads of things. I know that this isn't great. My new laptop is about £2,000. So I'm a bit scared about getting it. Anyway, this is basically, yeah. Here we go. Good. Next one. Let's talk about Bobby. So Bobby was upgraded this month, and he's now much faster. You'll notice he doesn't think for so long, which is very nice. Licensing wise, he's not licensed. We are not licensing him to be used on other grids. There's actually no point, because he is tuned to talk about Wolf Territories grids. Someone copybotted him today, and we know that because we log the IP addresses that people use to access him, and in fact they were blocked, so it just says you can't use it on your grid. So we loved it, even if they edit. So actually in the script, yeah, really, in the script it says, is it on Wolf Territories grid? No, say you can only use this on Wolf Territories grid. But they took that out so that it would just run anyway. But what they didn't realise is that we track all the IP addresses of everyone that uses Bobby, and they just got a message saying, "No way, Jose." So yeah, so there's a couple of reasons why. I'm not just being mean. The big issue with Bobby is that OpenSim has to be specially tuned to run it. Okay, it will not run properly on other grids. I don't know what's going to happen if you try and run it on other grids without this tuning in. So it's quite important. And so there's something else with the terrain generator as well. The terrains that the grid generates using our terrain generator are only licensed for use on this grid. So, and the reason for that is we need to keep some things for Wolf Territories grid, obviously, because some things we've put a lot of financial investment into. We do release a lot of things out onto the rest of the world. We have supported a lot of grids and kept some grids running. You know, Barefoot Dreamers wouldn't be online without Wolf Territories grid getting involved and helping them when things went wrong. So we do a lot and we do give a lot, but there's some things we like to keep to ourselves because it's cost us a lot in development. So, and Bobby is one of those things because he's irrelevant to other grids because he is tuned for Wolf Territories grid. He knows lots about peacekeepers. He knows lots about things that are going on. Good. So that's enough about Bobby. He seems to be very full of himself at the moment. Peacekeepers, you're doing an amazing job. I'm getting comments from people visiting. You know, when I'm there on my own and someone comes in and says, I don't get this place because I turn up at welcome and there's normally, you know, there's always someone here to talk to. So you're doing a great job. Sometimes people are turning up just for a chat and it's nice to have us there. And there's been a couple of times this month where on opensimworld.com we had no events going on opensimworld.com, but we had so many peacekeepers at welcome, so many people at welcome, peacekeepers, non-peacekeepers, you know, people just coming to visit, that we were like in the top 10. So you're doing an amazing job, and it's really something, one of the best things about this grid, apart, you know, the tech's great and everything like that, but what makes it is community. And peacekeepers, you're doing that, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so amazed by the response we're getting from out there. So let's carry on with it. Keep taking time out. I know if you sit there for an hour and nobody turns up, that doesn't matter really, because, you know, and now it's getting more and more unusual. But the more there are people sitting there, the more, you know, the more people are sitting there, the more people will turn up, and eventually, you know, we want it to end up like the OS grid place where everybody sits around and chats or has a game of greedy, or just, you know, it's just a bit of a sort of social area. Cool. That's that one. Airports. So we now have our new airport grid database. Now the reason is for this is because I was testing airports with somebody and they said, I think I'm going to go and make a list of all the airports, and I said, that's a big job. So you can just log into the control panel on the web and add your region if it has an airport in it. And the idea is that we are going to be making some kind of guidance radar system for aircraft. Already, if you use the map that's if you use the map that's on the website, if you click on a region it has an airport, it will come up with a little airplane icon. So we've got some more work to do to actually use the data, but please get your airports up on there so that eventually we'll have a map of the grid with the airports. You'll have a HUD where you can say, I want to fly to this airport, and it'll actually have an arrow that points you there, and maybe even a script that you can put in planes that will help you fly them. A little hint with planes is don't put them right up full, because I did this with a jet, and I went across 3 regions in under 3 seconds. I found that putting the jet at about level 3 out of 10 really made it work just about right, because these servers are so fast. We are so blessed to have these servers, and this whole hyperconverged infrastructure thing. It is incredible. So, yeah, good. So that's enough about airports. Will they be updated to reflect real land live now, Karen? We won't. So the problem with the map generation thing is it can be a bit slow, and it can lag a region out a little bit. So that's why it tends to do it. We don't do it automatically every hour. We let people, if you go into the control panel, you can tell it to regenerate the map, and it will do it then, and that's the best way of doing it. We do have an issue with map tiles where you do whether you do custom map tiles. I do need to spend some time on the map. Since we moved to the new cluster, there's been a bit of weirdness going on, and I'm not sure why. I don't know whether the updating's not working properly or something, but it is on the list to look at. Definitely on the list. Okay, so next on my list is education with Xenon. Xenon is going to come and talk about education.
Okay. That's me. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And I don't have it set up to do text to speech, and I'm not going to scramble to do that. So, okay. Here's what's happening. We basically we're dividing our time on Virtual World Educational Consortium. Uh-oh, I heard somebody. Okay. We're dividing our time between Kitely and here for our VWEC meetings. So those will be quarterly meetings, and the next meeting, because there was kind of an off month, will be in August, and that will be the meeting we have here on the grid. Now, right now, Bruce Gross and I are working on an agenda for these meetings. There's 4 a year that we're gonna. If you have, we'll be starting to announce things. I didn't announce the Kitely one because I was scrambling, and we really didn't have an agenda for that one. It was kind of a planning meeting. So what'll happen is you'll be let known in a long period of time ahead of time, and then we're really going to have it where people can bring a project that they're working on, and then we can really touch base during those quarterly meetings and make commitments and have assignments, and then come back and report in. We're also going to try to make time between those meetings to have people be able to give tours of what they're working on or demonstrations. So that's one thing that's happening. Now on WolfTech, that those regions are complete. I have not launched them yet. I need to explain to everybody I work full time, and I work for a medical school, a university down in Galveston, Texas. And at the beginning and the end of every semester, things get insane for me. So I am also, aside from everything else I do there, I do course management. So every end of semester and beginning of semester is a nightmare for about 3 weeks. And I'm in the middle of that. So everything kind of got put behind. My intention to launch WolfTech is I'm planning like a half-day little conference, little educational conference, so that we actually get to use the WolfTech campus and breakouts and the VWEC campus and breakouts, and use the variety of methods that we've set up for people to experience that. So what I would love to say is that I'm going to try to get Tom to be one of the presenters. I will probably be one of the presenters, and the method will be no more than 20 minutes of talking to y'all about it, and then everyone would go into breakouts and explore it. And then I'm going to look for a couple of more people. So if you have an education project you're working on and you would like to come and do a short presentation on it and then have a discussion opportunity with people going into breakouts, please let me know. I am struggling with when to do this. Ideally, I would have said about the end of May, but with WolfFest coming up, I don't want to overwhelm people, so I may push it back to June, to early July. Maybe we should do it at WolfFest. I thought about that, Lone. I didn't know how you would feel about that. Okay, perfect. So we'll do that. And honestly, what I love about that is we wouldn't need a quote-unquote booth for WolfFest. We can actually have just links to go to the region and people can explore, because that's really what this is about. Is I like to refer to it as a learning journey. The other really exciting thing that's happening is I have other people that have come to me with some of their educational projects with some just amazing ideas. And one of them is Prim, and Prim is developing together based on what is completely Prim's concept. We are developing a learning module that is a complete example of Lozanov's accelerated learning theory that will be not only thematic based on where we have it, but the things that Prim is doing are absolutely brilliant. And the desire is to introduce that at WolfFest. So maybe I can get Prim to do it as one of the presentations because it would be so perfect. But that's up to Prim. Okay, so that's one of the really exciting things we have happen. Things are trickling more than pouring, and that's because of me. But we do have things in movement. Now, the other thing I want to tell you is I'm going to be doing a blog, it's already set up. I just have to start writing on it, and I have a lot of stuff to write. I would love for other people to contribute. That's what the blog is really for. So if you have something you're working on or contemplating or something to share, please write an article and I will get it up there and it will have your name on it. I won't do anything to it unless you ask me to. I am a good tech writer. I'm a great editor, so you can let me know if you want me to do some editing on it. But I want your voice, okay? And that's kind of where we are. Oh, I know you haven't illusions, and I need to help you. Yeah, I'm still going to help you with that.
Thank you, Zenon.
In fact, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just carry on. If you've not finished, carry on.
No, one more thing. I want to point out that DJ Illusions was working on a course, and right now we're both so swamped that we haven't had a chance to work on it. But that might be one of the sessions that we did at the Wolf Tech demonstration half-day conference would be exactly that. What are you working on that we can, maybe something on goals and objectives, where you can actually come with your learning event that you're working on and we can flesh out your goals and objectives, and then you can start working on it. And then come to the Wolf Tech meetings and the VWEC meetings and actually forge your projects that way. So that would be one of the intentions, and I would love to see that happen with what you're working on, DJ. Okay, I'll shut up now. Thank you, Lone.
Cool, thank you, Zenon. So there's a lot going on, and do get in touch with Zenon if you are involved with education. We have got Tom Bellestoff's team as well doing a climate change project as well on the grid. So this grid is pretty unique in the fact that we have some really amazing educational projects going on, all the time. So if you've got anything, then please go in that general direction. And I think it's so exciting that we have a presentation where we have, quite a big section on education. Good. Next thing I wanted to talk about was publicity. So we've had a few things. Thurza and her group visited Europa, and it was absolute chaos apparently. So we've had a lot of publicity this month. We had Hypergrid Business promoting our speech to text. We've had, just a lot of things happening. So where can you promote your regions? OpenSimSocial.com. That's our own Mastodon site. You can promote it at OpenSimWorld.com, of course. We do have a Facebook group which anyone can promote to. Now, I'm just going to ask that any non-Wolf Territories events and things that get put into Wolf Territories grid, social media and everything like that will be removed, because we need some sort of sanitized areas for our stuff. Okay, so don't forget as well to post on the Discord group. There's events and things there. So we just there are some things where we want to have special places for our people, for our beautiful people. So good. So I forgot. We set up a Europa University campus. We are building out. It will have a Wolf Vision set up, some other meeting spaces. My intention is for it to be a STEM type campus, but it will be available for whatever. Okay, cool. Thank you, Xenon. Just to add to the education. So the new welcome area has been a hit, absolute hit. We've had a lot more people coming to it. It's stunning. It looks amazing. So everyone who worked on it, fantastic. Thank you for anyone who's contributed in terms of ideas and anything like that. It's just been brilliant. And I think we have one of the most exciting welcome areas there is in OpenSim. I haven't seen anything else quite like it. So good job, everyone. Okay, so Crystal Frost Viewer, Bunny said that they're working on some handiness issues, which is basically to do with animations and to do with avatars. The next release promises to be a huge release, but that's why there's not been any releases for a long time. So, will Crystal Frost have voice to text? Yes, it will work, because it's not reliant on the viewer. So the same with text to voice. Crystal Frost will probably run on mobiles, that's what they're talking about, and VR. So at some point we'll get to that point. So that's really exciting. We are following the progress of Crystal Frost. They have a region here which they use for testing. So any of you don't know what Crystal Frost Viewer is, it's a brand new viewer for Second Life and OpenSim. And it's something else. It'll do a lot of things Firestorm, which is quite old, won't do. In terms of water, in terms of PBR and all the other things that we're really looking forward to. Cool. So that's Crystal Frost Viewer. A little bit of an update on that one. New OpenSim. There is a new version of OpenSim being tested as we speak. This will have PBR support, which is basically really amazing textures. Now we can do some of that already, but not quite to the level this will be. And Luna Lunaria is very excited about PBR. It'll be much more efficient than the current OpenSim and much quicker. And there'll be some other improvements in it as well. We hoped it would be out by now, but there's been some issues, and I've heard the OS Grid's version of it has got teleporting issues, and they're just the NCG group is trying to sort them out. So we need to make sure it's properly tested before it comes here, because obviously any issues on the sort of scale of the number of regions we have here would be horrendous. So we're not going to be taking the beta version. We'll wait for the full release, and we'll wait for it to run for a while. And there will be regions up for testing on it, just to make sure that everything works really, really, really well. And there's no risk. Beta version, yeah. Yes. Well done, text to speech, thank you. Beat A version. Good, okay. Gridland sales, thank you to everyone who is renting regions. We've got lots of new people renting regions, and it's really, really fantastic. It does really, really help the grid in terms of funding. Obviously, when we had 2 clusters up, because we had to move from one to the other, it was a bit scary, but we're all good. And, I'm confident for the future, and there's lots of things going on. But renting regions is the way that this grid makes money. That's it. That's the only way that we make money. And we don't make money yet. But it's all good. But the servers are also used for other projects, a couple of other projects, just web stuff that helps pay for them as well. So it's all good. And, the more that is people rent regions, the more tech we'll have, the more new things we'll invent, and it's just going to be never ending. We're going to do all kinds of things on this grid that no other grid will ever get close to. Partly because of the hyper-converged infrastructure we've got, partly because we've got our local networks, and yeah, we are already doing things that other grids are just not close to doing. And that's nothing bad about them, it's just that's the way this grid will be. We will always be at the forefront. We'll always be looking to push the platform further than anybody has ever dreamed could be done. Just good. So I'm so excited about land sales and everything like that. Our main thing today is, of course, Wolffest. So Lunar Stormfeather, sorry about the space in your name, Lunar Stormfeather without a space in Stormfeather, has been doing stands, and we had a meeting earlier this month. So DJ Illusions is going to set up events. So the idea is we're going to have Saturday the 15th and Sunday the 16th of June. We're going to have events, I think, in afternoon, evening, whenever we can get people. And so we're looking for DJs, musicians. We're going to have the educational thing going on. If you have any questions, ask DJ Illusions, myself, or Lunar Stormfeather. The idea is that by sort of mid-June we'll be pretty much set up. Obviously, you can set up right now. The regions are there. If we need more regions, we'll just bring some up. So we've got a bit of a thought. We want to also allow other grids to have an area on this grid to promote their grids, but we were wondering whether we should make a small charge to them, because obviously anyone who's got a region on this grid gets it for free, has a stand and everything for free, just to help support the events if we're going to pay musicians and things like that. So I'm open to suggestions on that one. It may be that we just, I don't know. So we are looking for DJs and Illusions, and Wicked is also looking for DJs and hosts and managers. So if you are a DJ, host, built manager, go and have a chat with DJ Illusions for the Wolffest, and Wicked is also looking. And we do have actually some venues available for people who perhaps want to be a manager and haven't got their own venue or whatever. And then Peacekeepers are going to play quite a big role in Wolffest. So the main thing is to get your stands done, get them installed. Then we will have in fact, Wolffest is next door to this region. So this region's got quite a few venues on them as well. So we're going to be doing all kinds of events. There'll be the educational stuff going on, some really nice teleporter things, and it's just going to be an incredible event. It's going to be unlike any other kind of festival that's happened before that I've seen, because we have the educational stuff, we'll have the events going on, we'll have stands, we'll have some tech. I'm going to do some tech talks on things like text to speech, speech to text. We're going to do something about the control panels, so there'll be some proper technical talks as well. And we'll probably bring other people into that. I might see if we can get Busty or Dyer to talk about the server infrastructure, which will be very interesting for me. Might not be interesting for other people. I'll be the only person there, I think. But if you like that sort of thing, then we probably see if we can get them along to do a tech talk. So, Illusions, go ahead.
All right, sorry guys. Yeah, so I just want. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Just going on with the events. I've already getting a few people mentioning that the DJs and they're wanting to participate in the event at Wolffest. If you can let me know what times you're available, and then what I'll do is I'll put it all up on a note card, and then we'll get the times arranged. And I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know what sort of stages we're going to have learning or what not. But we can certainly book you in. But yeah, please DM me or message me, should I say, and then I can get you booked in. Please don't think I'm ignoring you if I don't get back to you straight away, because I'm snowed under at the moment as well with music. So yeah, that's all I need to say. And just one last thing as well. Don't forget, It's the soft grand opening tonight of Roddy's club. So please do go over there and support him if you can. All right, thanks for that. Carry on, Lon.
So yes, Luna Lunaria has just said she has a I've been talking for too long. Hang on, and I've now flipped to the wrong screen. Let me get everything back. So Luna Lunaria just said she has a venue, a copy of the Lotus Club. So that's amazing. And we've got also other venues here as well. So if we get enough people, we may end up having 2 or 3 events going on at once. Who knows? That's the goal. That's the goal. That's where we want to end up. So I think with Wolffest now, so we've got some people in place. We're starting to make it all happen and make it all move. Anything educational, go to Xenon Darrow. Anything stands, go to Luna Stormfeather. Anything for events, go to DJ Illusions. Anything else, come to me, or if you're not sure, come to me or Luna or DJ. It doesn't matter if you go to the wrong person. We're not going to tell you off. So and friend those people here. They're here now, so friend them now. Okay, if you need to talk to them, friend them. Please do friend me. Okay, because I bite a little bit, but it's mainly soft biting. So just do friend me now if you want to. I'm always open to chat to people. Okay, but sometimes I have to go, hang on a second, I've got 160 IMs. So, okay, moving swiftly on. So this should be the screen that says any questions, but I just realised I didn't build that bit. So this says any questions. Questions and comments. So efficient. I'll tell you what, I'll put it back on the main community meeting. And Illusions, and when I went through it. So, anyone got any questions or comments? Please put a hand up. Okay, Mr. Blindside to start with.
Hello, everyone. My name is D1 Blindside. I'm the owner of Blindside Estates. Question that I wanted to know is, do we have any builders here, and did anybody ever think about like doing a builder shop or something like that?
So, yeah, Wicked. So yes, having a builder's workshop to teach people to build. That's a really cool idea. So, yeah, so send Wicked Way a message, and she will help you with that. And
Okay, and one more question. Your screen. Now, how I tried to stretch your screen like that, the Wolf Vision screen, and the what you call it, the texture inside splits, and when started repeating itself.
Yeah, so what you want to do is go to Welcome, get the very latest version of the screen, and when you edit it, make sure that stretch textures is switched on. That's why that happened.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Xenon. We will be doing a build contest, and there will be money prizes. As we've just had a donation for that. That's very kind of you. So we will have a build contest somewhere. And if we have a deleting stuff accidentally contest, DJ Illusions will be winning. So, that's very kind. I do appreciate anybody who wants to donate to that. So we're now having a build contest at Wolffest. I guess that's a job for me to sort out. Right, so, okay, next question. Somebody else put their hands up.
Yeah. Indigo.
Indigo's next, yeah.
I just wanted to remind everyone that we have the teleport boards now in the welcome area. So it's a section for specialty regions. So if you're doing something on your land and you want to direct TP, the person will come in, they click that board, and they will come directly to your land. Please send me your texture, no nudity or any violent stuff on it, because in the welcome area. But please send me your texture and your landmark so that we can set you up and get your board put in the welcome area. And today's my res day. Happy res day to me.
Hey,
I've been
happy
in
res day.
race for 1 year
1 year.
today.
Woo. Happy res day. So
Yay, yay, yay!
also don't forget to add your regions to the destination guide. I know it's been filling up. That's really good. So it goes on all the Stargates, and it also goes on the world destination guide. I'm just going to scroll back up and see who else put their hand up. Tay Blindside. It's your go, Tay Blindside.
Hello, everyone. I hope y'all can hear me. Wolf, you wanted me to remind you about your website when it comes to the autistic awareness section of the
Yes.
webpage.
Thank you so much. So I don't know whether you know, I have high functioning autism, and there are other people on the grid who also have autism. And so what I'm going to say is that so we've got another website with a blog on it. So if you go to the main Wolf Grid website, you say it says blog and FAQ, and that links through to a brand new website that I forgot to mention anything about at all. And that has a page on it about autism awareness, because I think it is Autism Awareness Month right now. And also, I always plug Tay's fantastic podcast, which I love and I listen to. So please, Tay, if you put in the link, that would be very good for that. So yeah, amazing. Right, so there's another announcement from DJ Illusions.
Yeah, I totally forgot about this, guys. I'm really leaving it up to you as a community, but after Wolffest is, because I want to make sure that Wolffest is, priority at the moment. But after Wolffest, some time ago I mentioned about a DJ battle. What I'd like to know is if people are still interested in me doing that, if they want me to present that, and if you are still interested, just let me know, and I'll put something together, but it's not going to be until after June now.
Thank you very much. Xenon is asking a question about the airports. The question about a DJ. Okay, DJ Illusions is planning a DJ battle after Wolffest. How does that work when you res a plane? We don't know yet. There is an airport at Wolf Mountain, and there will be. Yes, you can cross regions. It works very, very well. Crossing regions here is instant. In fact, some people don't even realise they're crossing a region. And Tay has just put the. No, there are no meals on flights, I don't think. Maybe there are. Okay. So Tay's just put her link for her amazing podcast. So, where was I? I'm losing track of Indigo. Did I answer your question, Indigo? Already?
No, I wanted to.
You did that already.
ask.
Oh,
No, I didn't. I have another question.
Oh.
When are we going? Restart the social. The community social.
Yes, the community social. We'll do that in May. We will probably have it.
That's my bad. Sorry, guys.
We'll probably have it here, and I think we might have a movie night. I don't know how that sounds.
Oh, that'll be fun.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. It was supposed to be at 9 at Tropical, but I've just been so busy. I've just not had the time to do it, unfortunately.
So yeah, we're going to have a movie night
That's
here.
okay. Hey.
In this very building, which I will organise for my sins. It'll be the first time it's probably been ever done in OpenSim, I think, because we have the tech now to do it. So we can all just sit here and watch a film and then have a chat in text. I think it'll be fun. So good. Let's see. Good. Okay. Any more hands up? Please make sure I don't miss your hands up. I'm going to be going over to Roddy's place when he's launching his Great Canadian Cabin after this, so it's worth going over there. and it's just amazing, what's going on with everything. I don't think there are any more hands up. Have I missed anyone's questions? Are you all still there? Okay. Very amazing. Gosh. So, good. So there's a lot going on, a lot of things to do. You'll start seeing advertising for Wolffest going out, and we'll be contacting people. I think it's going to be an amazing festival. There's a concession stand on the first floor. That's very true. Illusions, hands up.
Yeah, I just wanted to also say, and this is really important as well, please don't think if you want to put an event on that, say for example, there's another event on at the same time as well, you can't. We're not about that. I know some grids say you can't have, you can only have one event on at one point. We're not about all that. You can have as many events as you want. So say for example, I have an event, Indigo has an event, and China has an event all at the same time. It's absolutely not a problem, is it, Lon?
Not at all. In fact, we want that to happen. We want this to be a place where there's always something going on. There's all kinds of music, there's book clubs, there's reading, there's movies, nights, I know that there is, I've seen a very exciting, what's it called, outdoor cinema, there's all kinds of things going on here. We need to encourage TED Talks. We could have our own, Wolf Talks, where we have, they're not, Wolf Talks where we have people talking about tech things or interesting technical things like, how to install Windows or whatever, or how to install Linux like a proper person. Sorry, I'm terrible. Oh dear. So yeah, okay. I'll just get back to you. I just clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. Indigo needs Linux help. So yeah, we could have some workshops now. We'll start having workshops. And we'll start doing workshops on different things. Now we've got these screens where we can actually do live demonstrations and things like that. Then we can do this sort of thing.
And finally, sorry to just butt in, Lon. So you must be getting sick of my voice. Sorry, guys. I speak a lot. Yeah, no. What I want to just mention as well is, and this is open to the full community, I'm actually now looking, because I'm so busy as well now with my music production that it's going into a whole different new level. So I'm actually looking for someone, if they're interested, now this is going to be quite a big job, but if they're interested to actually take over the events. And what I mean by that is I'm looking for someone to, possibly get a full calendar together to make sure, who's doing what and things like that, because unfortunately I've just been off the ball completely with it. So I've been so busy. So if anyone is interested in looking after the full events, then please come and see me, and we'll get you set up as an actual events manager for the full Wolf Territories thing. Yeah.
Good. Hello. Okay, good. Okay, I'm back on. So next question, comment, anything else? Hi, Doc War. Good to see you. Text to speech didn't get that right. Go on then, Sar.
Hi, I have a question regarding the texture that you could load on the land and it will show on the map. And I did that, and I put the UUID there and everything, but it's not working.
It's not. There is an issue with the map at the moment. So
Okay.
don't worry about it. You don't have to upload it again. We will sort that out. I don't know what's going on. I need to do some tests.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, cool.
Sorry.
No problem, no problem. Oh, then does that cover the entire region?
Yeah.
Or, okay, gotcha.
Good, 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 good. I think this has been really, really nice. Okay, hand up, Wicked Way. Okay, I have already added an NPC killer to the region owner's box. Textures come up white. If you look at the FAQ, there is an explanation of that. So if you go to the main website, but they shouldn't come up white within in world. They should be okay. So might be worth re-uploading them if they're there, I suppose. I'm just trying to. Yeah, there is an NPC killer in the region owners pack that seems to work. Yeah, we've been working on Wicked's region. There was something weird going on there, but you know, they should be okay. Yeah, the one in region owners pack is a kind of really vicious killer that will kill all the NPCs. But something that isn't a bad thing. Indigo.
Yeah, I just wanted to again say thank you to all the peacekeepers who have been showing up. It's been amazing because you know it's good to see them all there working together and creating something really beautiful, especially in the welcome center. I also wanted to just remind everyone that once a week I gather up all of the updates that you might have missed during the week, and I put them in a note card and I send them out usually either today or tomorrow, Sunday or Monday. But if you missed that, if you didn't get it, like, you know, you weren't logged in and you weren't logged on when I sent them out, we do have a news kiosk in the welcome area by the desk and also by some of the seating. So if you ever miss an update or you miss a meeting, the updates are in that news kiosk. So you just click it and you'll get the note cards. And what I've been doing is putting the note cards for the month in that kiosk. So you never have to say, oh, I didn't get to the meeting, or I didn't see the video, or I didn't, you know, hear correctly what the updates were for the week. They're in the kiosk. So you can always go there and pick them up. The same.
That's great. Thank you very much. So, yeah, do get your news and things to Trinity if you want them to go in that note card. There's a little database error there. I'll sort that out later. Good. Excellent. Any other questions? Okay, Roddy is going to have his event, so please do head on over there. I'm going to restart my computer. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. If you have any more things, please do add me as a friend. And you're all doing an amazing job, and we're going to grow this grid to our 100,000 users with 100,000 regions very, very soon. So do add me as a friend, and thank you so much. No worries, Roddy. It's our pleasure. Let's do it. Let's make it so. Make it happen. Cool. Right, I'm going to stop the recording now. That's it. Where is the recording? Let's stop that.